Hello and welcome to my channel. To those of you who don't know me and this is your first time here. To those who do know me and have come back, hello as well. Before we start, please make sure to click that like button as it lets me know if I'm doing well or not. Today we are talking about a very relevant musician from Canada called Macdonald. His music has sparked controversy and also support. Just to say up front, I am not here to criticize his work. In no way am I saying that he is part of the Illuminati or a secret organization. I am simply looking at the content out there online and judging it from a commentary perspective. Please don't come for me, Tom. I'll start with his interview where he talks about God and go from there.
Just for example, when I was on tour in Europe, I went to the Vatican, and it was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen in my life. And I remember looking up at this building and how massive it was and how impressive it was and how much money is generated and owned by that institution. And I'm looking up at this, thinking about these things. And I remember looking to my left, and there was this man standing 10 feet away from me. And I could see his toes sticking out the end of his shoes. His hair was down his back. His face was dirty. His shirt was ripped up. He looked like he hadn't had a shower in 6 months. And he was just clutching a Bible, just looking up at this massive, impressive, rich institution. And just seeing that contrast was enough for me to just be like, yo, I'm cool with believing in God. I'm cool with believing in Jesus. I'm cool with being a Christian. I'm cool with spirituality. But the second that man tries to take these sort of unexplainable things in life and organizes them in order to monetize, I have an issue with that.
Yeah, so, bro. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. No, go ahead. I hope I didn't cut you off.
No. So I've just never decided to subscribe to any one particular belief. I can tell you that definitely in the hardest times of my life, bro, when I was going through that darkness, when I had that mental breakdown, I was praying. I don't know who I was praying to. I don't know who was receiving that message, but somebody received those messages.
Right.
Whether that was God or that was just the energy source that runs the universe, I'm not sure. But those messages were received, and something helped me climb out of that hole. So
right. And that's,
as you can see, he doesn't exactly say he is Christian at all. He simply says he believes in something or a higher power, as it were. This brings me to the title of this video. He shows signs of an Illuminati puppet, but we are not for certain that is the case due to his outspokenness in his music and interviews. The fact his girlfriend's last name is Rockefeller screams Illuminati lineage to me, but despite the tattoos they both have of questionable things, we cannot say for certain. Most people who support the dark agenda, as I like to call it, don't tell it like it is in his music. So personally I believe he is looking for God. That itself is amazing. We should always love it when someone is looking for God even if they haven't found him yet. That brings me to my next subject. Church.
I need shots of God to gain the strength I need. I'm just a person.
I pray on my way to the liquor store that they lock the door, 'cause I'll lay in my grave if the whiskey pours like it did before. I'm scared. I send out a prayer. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody there?
His song Church explains exactly that. He is looking for God, but he is disappointed that he cannot find him. This song speaks volumes.
Half the country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows. Politics, celebrity, gossip, popular, neat quotes. Black lives, white lives, which lives mean most?
His song Brainwashed says so much. He says a lot in each verse and sentence. He says, half the country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows. This says so much already. They all say I'm so awakened or I'm so woke, but they are sheep and go along with the world's agenda, distracting themselves with TV and movies. I cannot say much about the next one, so I'll just let you listen for yourself.
Only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month.
Most of our fallen soldiers get one day a year of admiration for what they sacrificed for us to have the rights we have. I think we should give them a whole month too, don't you think?
Dangerous pandemics, propaganda from these clowns. Only mask that's gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Don't speak. We don't need to defund police, need to defund the media who lies through their teeth like.
As you can see clearly, these days media is so full of propaganda that we cannot even see what is true and not unless we dig for ourselves. Let's move on to the one part that jumped out to me the most. The list he reads off towards the end of the song. I'll play it for you now.
1. Train the people only to consume. Step 2. Infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3. Indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4. Separate the right from the left. Step 5. Separate the white from the black. Step 6. Separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7. Fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8. Put it on the news every night. Step 9. When people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design.
I love this, and if you do too, you're not alone. This video as of the release of this video has over 9 million views worldwide. That is crazy for a completely independent artist like that. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more content and click that bell icon.